Hello, this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chiles, www.superhotchilies.com. Welcome to our video series on YouTube called Peppers 101. The purpose of Peppers 101 is to educate and teach you all about new kinds of chilies you may have never ever had or tasted or grown. And we're really hoping that you will pass this information and education and history of chilies excuse me, onto your family, friends, children, grandchildren, co-workers, neighbors. Share this knowledge about chilies, folks. We want people to learn about different kinds of chilies, their growing characteristics, their flavor, their origin, where they're from, or somebody created them, who made them. We want to document this on YouTube. We may write a book in the future, but for right now, we want to document it on YouTube. And some of these videos, you're going to get a whole bunch of information because there's a story to tell. And some of them, it'll be very limited. Now, what you're looking at right now is the Peachadew. Now, the Peachadew is not related to the Pepperdew except for looks. It looks like the Pepperdew. The Peachadew actually comes from master grower Chris Fowler of the UK. He had some Sugar Rush Peach, which is one of my most popular varieties. And he got some variants off of that Sugar Rush Peach. The Sugar Rush Peach originally comes from the Sugar Rush Red, which is a Capsicum bacatum from South America. So from the Sugar Rush Peach, you got a few variants. The two of the most popular are the Sugar Rush Cream, or he calls it the Pepper Cream. He decided to give it a different name. That's fine. I like Sugar Rush Cream, and I like Peachadew better than I do Pepper Cream or whatever he's named them. Anyway, Chris is a great grower and a good friend, very knowledgeable. He doesn't grow just chilies. He grows all kinds of stuff on a little farm and in a high tunnel in the area of Wales, UK. Okay? And so this is the Peachadew. Now, what do I like about the Peachadew? Well, I like the Peachadew more than the Sugar Rush Peach. Why? And here's one that's ripened peach. Because the Sugar Rush Peach, although it's a very tasty pepper, you have to wait till it gets totally it's got to be peach for a while, folks. Otherwise, when you harvest it, it's going to have kind of like a grassy bell pepper-like flavor. And you don't want that. You want that fruity, delicious flavor. And so it takes a while for Sugar Rush Peach to get peach colored. And the Sugar Rush Cream is a lot faster. And that's kind of a cream colored one, similar to the Aji Fantasy, which is another bacatum from the Peru. And but the Peachadew, now the Peachadew, they produce faster and they ripen faster. So this one here is just about ready in my hand. Hoping you're getting the colors right with the lighting we have here underneath the netting. The Peachadew, to me, is more productive, and it's just as sweet and fruity. It's got heat level of close to a jalapeno, sometimes a little bit below. Depends on growing conditions, folks. Growing conditions affect a lot of things about these chilies. Heat, flavor, shape, size. The environment affects a lot of things. Keep that in mind. But Peachadews are pretty much going to be looking like this. And they ripen faster than the Sugar Rush Peach. They produce faster than the Sugar Rush Peach. In my opinion, they produce more. And the other thing is, they're very thick flesh. So these are also a good pepper to hollow out and stuff. And then pickle or roast or wrap in bacon or whatever you want to do. But they're also great for making a nice fruity pepper sauce or put it in a salsa. But they have a nice thick wall. What that means is you can pick a whole bunch of these and leave them on your kitchen counter or your refrigerator for quite a while until you're ready to work with them. So they're not going to go bad. Now, a lot of habanero species or types or super hot types, the flesh is a lot thinner. And even on some Native Americans and Capsicum annuums, the flesh is thinner. So after you pick them, you've got a limited amount of time, let's say a week, to do something with them, cook them, freeze them, dry them, dehydrate them, whatever you're going to do. But with the Peachadew, it's got a nice thick wall, like some of the larger annuum peppers, and it's got a good shelf stability. So why do I like the Peachadew more than the Sugar Rush Peach? And don't get me wrong, I love the Sugar Rush Peach. Why do I like it? Well, again, productivity, produces faster, ripens faster, has thicker flesh, so it's more shelf stable. That's the reasons why I like the Peachadew more than the Sugar Rush Peach. So these ones are just getting on. We're in Georgia now in August. And this series, Peppers 101, just to let you know, we're going to probably do over 100 videos for my YouTube channel. So there's going to be about 100 peppers we're going to get information on. And many of them you may already know about, so it won't be new to you, but some of them, it will be brand new to you. And hopefully this inspires you to try different chilies in the kitchen, to grow different chilies in your garden, and again, to share the legacy of peppers with your friends, with your neighbors, with your family, with your children, with your grandchildren. Share the story of these peppers, what they're about. I mean, when you cook with these peppers and your family's sitting around the dinner table, strike up a conversation about the food you're eating and the peppers that are in that food, and talk and tell them about that pepper, the history, the culture. Talk about it, especially if there's a big story about how it's used in a particular country. Share that. Better than being on your phone while you're eating, right? I think most of you will agree with that. So this is the Peachadew, and we thank Chris Fowler of the UK, more specifically Wales, UK, for sharing this with us probably about 8 years ago now. It's been a while. This is Jim Duffy, Refining Fire Chilies, www.superhotchilies.com, and this is the Peachadew. Take care.